Looks like we're live. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to the midday live stream. So today what we're doing is we're just, let's see. Okay, so we're live. Well, this is only my second time going live in this capacity. I'm using a OneStream account to do some multicasting, and so we're live on 4 or 5 different social media platforms at the same time, and we're using this platform to do it. We're using OneStream to do it. So just want to make sure we got all the all the kinks worked out. So hopefully everybody's doing well here today. How is your day? How's your Wednesday going? I hope you're doing well. I hope business is going good for you this week so far. And this is an opportunity. In the link, you should see a link where if you want to come on and join and talk about your business and do some business networking, feel free to do so. That's why we're going live here every Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, just to have this opportunity to connect with each other here. So, please make sure that you chat. Let us know you're out there and that you're seeing the broadcast and everything's coming in clear. If you have a business you want to shout out, you can do that. And if you want a link to where you can actually come on screen and talk about your business, here's your opportunity to do that as well. We're just opening it up every Wednesday for that to happen. So I'm just doing a couple of checks here, making sure everything looks good. And the Zoom room is open as well. If you want to come on and just kind of hang out and talk and see how your week is going. You're hitting your targets. I know that there are a couple of things I'm working on. Still haven't got the affiliate program worked out. Talked about that last week. That is still an open issue. We're just trying to get this affiliate program set up so that you all can, benefit from spreading the word about joining us. And we have another partnership, I would say high-level partnership we're working on as well. We got to get the details of that worked out as well this week. What else is going on? Oh, we've got like this opportunity. If you want to advertise on BBL TV, that opportunity exists at a very low cost for you to be able to get a commercial that will run on all of our programming on BBL TV. That's exciting. Make sure you reach out to us, send us an email for those of you who are a member, and take advantage of that. And also, we're looking for people to interview. Like this podcast, all the stuff set up is for our members. So if you want to come on and talk about your business and be a podcast guest, if you want to host your own show on our network, feel free to reach out because we can kind of help you get set up with that as well. We just want to make sure that we're a resource. And to make sure that you're growing your business and utilizing things like social media to be able to get the word out. And there are things that you can do proactively, right, to get your message out and to get in front of people. And so that's kind of why we're here. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing this show every Wednesday. We're also doing something on Friday nights. So if you can't make it on Wednesday, no, Friday nights usually in a time when people are going out and doing social things, but you might be able to just square away 30 minutes to talk about your business on a Friday night and get to meet people. And if that time does not work for people, then we can kind of make adjustments and change that date as well. So I'm going to look here and see if I can connect my chat just to make sure that I don't have any comments. Okay. Yeah, you got to check your chat. All right. And again, we're live streaming. I'm using Ecamm, which is an amazing piece of software. I talk about Ecamm all the time. Great company, great people, and great software. Allows you to go live and to record video and to, anything you can do with video, pretty much you can do with Ecamm. And so I'm using Ecamm going into one stream, multi-streaming out to many platforms, but just using that one signal that goes out. So saving system resources. If you need to know about that, if you're interested in multi-streaming, going live on different platforms, reach out to us. We can help you with that as well. All right. All right. So one of the things I want to do here today is go to our directory, BlackBusinessList.com, and show you some of the businesses that are in the directory, right? I want you to just see the quality and the quantity of businesses that are there. So I'm going to pull up, I'm doing a screen share here in a moment. And I'm going to just browse around the directory. Okay. So here's the directory. www.BlackBusinessList.com is where you can find the directory. And you go here and you're confronted with, that's a interesting way to put that, right? But here is our website. And there are quick links here. Of course, you got the latest news. This is the advertisement that was advertising our live stream here today. And then we also have the BBL Coffee Connect. I want to talk about that. That's actually coming up on Saturday. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want to network in person, you can come to the BBL Coffee Connect. And that's going to be on Saturday in downtown Atlanta. Once you register, you get the location and the secret password to get in. All right. So, but there's a limited, this members only event and limited number of people. So you do have the RSVP. You click the link and then you can RSVP there. But then as you scroll down the page, of course, you see the search for a business. That's if you want to try to find a business to network with, to do business with, do products and services. You search for a business there. Then there's the add your business. If you're a business and you want to become a member of our group, you can click this button and you can just click that so you can see what that looks like. Grow faster together. We're a group of people that are trying to help each other grow online. I'm certainly doing everything I can do to try to help foster your growth and to make connections with other people. And it's only $15 a month to become a member. And there's so many perks and benefits of being a member. So I would, if I was a business owner, I would definitely click this link and see about signing up and becoming a member. And if I knew somebody that was in business, I would certainly forward this link to them, BlackBusinessList.com, and so they can kind of see what we're all about. Again, memberships are just starting at $15 a month, but man, you get all of the benefits that member-only events, a community of over 600 members online, access to discounts and services and products, weekly Zoom networking sessions like now. It's an opportunity for you to get together and meet other people. Live streaming. We do live streaming events where we actually interview our members and give them an opportunity to tell their stories and so you can get to know them. And it's a month to month, right? So it's a very easy thing to become a part of. And, definitely spread the word out about that. Okay, but then let's go back to the homepage here. All right, and if you scroll down the page, of course, you see how you can also do another search here by category, accountants, architects, artists, auto repair, automotive parts, bakeries, banks, barbershops, beauty supply stores, any category you can think of, they're here. If you want to list your business, or if you're, again, looking for a business to help support. Very easy to do so. You can use this section to just drill down by category. And there are many, many different categories. So let's just do heating and air. So I just selected heating and air. You can see it there. And you can just hit search. And here are some options here. Right? So let's do a breath of fresh air. I'm going to click here to see the details. Heating, cooling, ventilation, refrigeration, and ice machines. And the member's name is Kenya Marcus. And here's his business website. And he's offering 10% off all services for our members. So I'm going to click this link and see. Website might not be working. That happens, right? So I'm doing some investigation there. Let me go back to that page. All right. Let's see. Here's another one. Air Masters of Macon. That's in Macon, Georgia here, as you can see. Click that. Air Masters. They're offering $20 off of a service call. And their website. Here. Air Masters of Macon. Right. Here those guys are. Cool. All right. See if we go to the, do they have an about us? No, they don't. But they do have a gallery, photo gallery. And there they are. You can see the team there. Nice. And they're out of Macon. Looks like they do heating and air. And so you can find businesses, as you can see, to help support. And their business, the contact name is there. The phone number is there. The email address is there. And the website. And also they're offering a special offer for fellow members. That is there as well. Okay. And that's just browsing the site and just going and picking a category, which you can do here. And there are many different categories. Now, another way to search for business is you can just browse. As you can see here, if you keep scrolling down that homepage, you can see browse our members. And so then you can just look, and if you find somebody that looks interesting, you want to say, oh, I wonder what they do, right? You can just click this to go to their full listing. And their full listing is here, and it gives more description about what they do. And also, again, a click over to their website. And this is MBGW Global Holdings. So they do, I've interviewed him before, and he's been on the platform before. And they do financial advice and life insurance, right? So here's their website. And let's go to the About Us, meet the team. Oh, I thought they had their pictures on here. Oh, there it is. Meet the team. All right, Mr. Edwards, LeBaron Edwards, and his beautiful wife, Alina Clemens. So those are the owners of this business. And again, there are members of BlackBusinessList.com. And the way, again, that you find them is you just go and you can just browse our members and find people to support and do business with. Okay. And that's just browsing the list here. Kimmy Walker, we've interviewed her before on the platform also. Let's go to her website. And And so you can see here, she's an accountability coach, right? And she helps people start podcasts. She's amazing. And we interviewed her, and she's got her own personal stories of growth and transformation. And she helps people achieve that. There she is there. Her name's Kimmy Walker, and she's out of the Atlanta area. She's been featured in Entrepreneur, Fast Company, Forbes. So yeah, she's not a lightweight. She's a heavyweight. Okay. She's got her testimonials there of people that have worked with her. All right. And that is Miss Kimmy Walker. I'm just going to show you the About page so you can see a different picture of her. There she is. So yeah, we have quality people, really good people inside of the group. So definitely, I would encourage you to join us so that you can meet people like Kimmy and LeBaron, and just start doing some networking and helping your business network grow virtually, right? You don't have to get up and go anywhere. You can just join us every Wednesday, and we'll be right here waiting for you to join us and do some networking. And we're going to just keep this going. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep it going. And, we may adjust the time if we do some polling and find out that a different time works best for people, then we'll do that. But other than that, we're just going to keep going and watch the momentum grow more and more. All right. So going back to Kimmy and her website here. And you can just find out about her and how she worked she's visited all these different countries, and she's got, just a broad range of experiences to try to help people grow and, become more accountable. Because that's really what you need sometimes. Sometimes you know exactly what it is that you need to do, but you need somebody to help you get there, right? You need a coach. And, some people, I want to say this, some people say, well, I don't think I need a coach. Well, Michael Jordan needed a coach. Michael Jordan's one of the greatest to ever do it, but he still got coached. All of your professional, top level athletes, for example, they have lots of ability, lots of natural ability. They still have coaches, right? So sometimes you need somebody outside of yourself to help bring out the best in you. And so that's what Kimmy does. And, from all of my evidence that I've seen, she's very good at it. So I would reach out to her. She's a member. I wonder if she has like a special that she offers people. Let me see. Go back to her listing. And there's an interview, by the way, that is on her profile there. You can see. Nah, she don't have a discount. You just gotta reach out to her, and I'm sure she'll help you. But Early Accountability Agency. That is Kimmy Walker, right? So let's go back and do some more digging around here. Here is April Showers. Name of her business is Afro Unicorn. All right. I have no idea. I can't remember what Afro Unicorn is. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. I know unicorns are big with kids. And it looks like Shamia from The Real Housewives of Atlanta is a supporter of hers. Awesome. But they've got book bags here. They've got t-shirts. This is good looking stuff. So if you're looking for a gift for kids, wow, this is good looking merchandise here. I'm not mad at that. That looks good. Let's see what else. Shop. So she's got t-shirts, back to school collection, bottoms, shoes. Shoes. Wow, I wonder what those. Oh, wow. Custom shoes with the unicorns. Nice. Nice. Let's see if I can get my music going back here. All right. So yeah, these are some good looking shoes. Click on that here. And they've got the unicorns on there. Wow. This all looks very good. So yeah, this is the quality of the people that are in the directory, guys. So I would definitely take a look if you've got like a young person inside of your family and you're looking for a good unique gift. And if they are young ladies and they like unicorns, I think you know where to go. I would definitely take a look at what she has to offer here. And again, the website is afrounicorns.com. That's awesome. And this is the member here. You can see that picture of her there. April Showers. She's the founder of it. It looks like her product is in those places. Got to reach out to her and see if she wants to do an interview with us. But she's out of California. That's beautiful. And she offers 15% off of her regular rates. All right. So then let's also look here. We've got Adrian Stevenson. All right. He's Any Day Heating and Cooling. And he's out of Garner, North Carolina. Let's see if his website is still active here. There it is. And I like that. He's got his Google rating here too. 4.8 out of 5. Not bad. 1,600 trusted reviews. Celebrating 20 years of trusted HVAC excellence in Raleigh and Durham. They've got a video there. It's got a awesome branding here on their work vehicles. Yeah, maybe got the video. Oh, it's not going to let me play it. But yeah, this is the quality. This is the quality of the businesses that we have in our directory, guys. So definitely. Mr. Stevenson here is the contact. And we've got his address and website and email address and business phone number here. Any Day Heating and Cooling. Let's go back. William Carlos. So William Carlos is a therapist, I believe. Let's go ahead and click on. It says here, let me get a good image of him. Moving On Ventures LLC. And he's out of New Jersey. All right. So let's go to this website. Moving On Ventures, a multifaceted therapeutic network of life coaching individuals. Yep. Remember, we talked about life coaching. It's needed. Everybody could use a good coach, right? Phone number there, contact information. What we do, and he's got all the different services that they do there. So yeah, make sure you take a look at this directory, guys, and look for these people that want your business. Again, his name of the business is Moving On Ventures, and that is William Carlos Jr. All right. So now moving on in the directory, we got Sandra Walton. She doesn't have a profile picture here, but let's see. Oh, and the website is not listed there. That's fine. And then we've got One Quality Ride Service. I think they're out of Nevada, Henderson, Nevada, right outside of Las Vegas, I believe. And let's take a look at, see if his website is. Yeah. Quality Ride Service. And you see the vehicles that he has available. He must do the, he does car rentals. I wonder if he does it through, let me just click a look and see. Sport utility, where's luxury? Huh? Just like he's got his own platform for renting out vehicles. That's very interesting. Interesting, but they're out of Nevada. All right, and we're going to keep going. And let's look at Helen's website. I've actually spoken with her before, and she's got Centros Capital. So, you know, when you've got capital in the name, that's about money, right? Helping you get the cash, helping you get the money that you need. All right, so let's look at the About page here. So it's about financing and funding and real estate as well. Mortgages, helping you to navigate foreclosures and things of that nature. She's got her information here. That's CentrosCapital.com. And her phone number is there if you want to reach out to Helen. All right. So again, as I said, lots of good quality people inside our business directory, and we're looking for more members. My goal is to add 365 members in the next 365 days. So that's basically a member a day. And that's very doable. We can do it with your help. We want to grow this directory, and that's just a baseline goal. The actual goal is higher than that, but we want to just get a number out there that just kind of is representative, symbolic, so to speak. And so a member a day, right? We want to grow it by a member a day. Now, here's the thing. There are millions of businesses that exist out there. Why just one per day? Because we want quality people that are part of our group. This isn't just simply listing your business in a directory. We want people that are quality people that understand the power of association and who want to help us grow this thing the right way, organically, and to be a group of people that are helping support each other in business. And so that is why we just don't want, like, you know, thousands of people joining and they're just takers basically, and they're not people that are going to be reinvesting into the ecosystem that we're trying to build here. So that's one of the reasons why we want slow and steady growth, as opposed to just, you know, being bombarded with people who are just, you know, basically opportunistic, I should say. Anyway, moving on. We've got Charles Walton, and he's got consulting business, Alphabet Consulting Group. Let's click the website there. There it is. I decline all cookies. Oh, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. There we go. So, yeah, this is Alphabet Consulting Group. This is their website here, and it's consulting. And you can see all the services that he offers here on the site. There's the Why Choose Us page. So he basically wants to tell you the full story, the mission, the vision, so you can get in alignment with that. that's the Alphabet Consulting Group. And this is Charles Walton out of North Carolina. All right, that's his business. Awesome. Jessica Hornage out of Texas, good old Texas, right? Innate Counseling and Therapeutic Center. This is her business. She's in Houston. All right, so let's go ahead and go to that website. And there she is. Jessica Hornage. And you can find out about her therapy business and what she's all about, and reach out to her and let her know that you saw her on BlackBusinessList.com. So you can learn more about her here. She's got her backstory and a little bit about why she's doing what she does. All of her social media channels are there. You can click on that and visit and get to reach out to her. And again, let her know, hey, I saw you on BlackBusinessList.com. And that's Jessica. Now, moving on, we've got Amir Bishara. Let's see, what's that about? Oh, I'm not sure if this website is. Yeah, the website's been disabled. So I am going to make a note. When I find a website that has been disabled in our directory, they get deleted. They just get deleted. You know, we don't. Yeah. Oh, I'm just clicking around. All right. So I'll make sure that's deleted. I'll do that a little bit later. But this thing must be set. Oh, it's on current application. That's why. Not Safari. All right. Got it. Just making a note about that website that we found that needs to be deleted. And that's another thing. If you're a member, just know that if we're ever browsing through the directory and your website is not up, it will be deleted, because we don't want people going around seeing old, outdated information, because that does not instill confidence in our directory. So if you let your website lapse or something like that, you need to go in here quickly and change the information, because if it is found, it will be, like I said, deleted, and you'd have to start all over again. If you look down at the bottom of the page here, I do have this message: report a listing or a bad business experience. So if there's an inaccuracy in a listing or something like that, you just send us an email and we'll take care of it. All right. So we want to protect the integrity of our list. And so when we find something like that, we just try to take care of it as soon as possible. Okay. Help us out with that, and we'd appreciate it. Now, moving on, we've got Max Cyril. He's out of Connecticut, and he does web design and website building. Let's go to his website. Oh yeah, see, that's not good, my brother. So we can see here that this website needs debugging a little bit, and it could be that he does a lot of custom coding, and so there's something going on with that page. And I'm just gonna get off that. All right, I'm gonna put a note here to reach out to him and let him know what's going on with that page. Because sometimes you just don't know, right? Sometimes there are things going on with your website and you need somebody to point it out to you. So, write a note here to reach out to Mr. Max. Antonio Moore. I've communicated with Antonio before, but him and his wife, I believe, they have a marriage coaching business. Here it is here. So if your relationship needs help, right? We got a member here that can kind of help you through that. There they are. 100% confidentiality. Virtual services, rebuild to deepen your connection. All sessions are with the husband and wife team. So, it says couples coaching can help you heal, grow, and thrive together. 30 years married together. So, yeah, they're coming with a lot of practical experience as well. Not just, I guess, what they've learned as, in their profession here, but actually experience as well. So their popular services says 90-day built marriage tough, couples healing and recovery, life coaching for men, marriage and relationship coaching, and relationship tune-up workshops. All right, so those are some of their popular services that they have here. So yeah, go check them out. Looks very good. Marriage Means More. And it's marriagemeansmore.com, MOORE.com. Check them out. All right, moving on. Habib Morgan. Now this gentleman here, this is a cigar. He's into cigars. It's a cigar maker here, Mana Cigars. And again, this is the type of quality of businesses that are inside of the directory. And you can go here if you're into a fine cigar, then this is something that you should check out. All right, so that is Mana Cigars, and that is ManaCigarsLLC.com. That's how you find Habib's business here. There he is, Habib Morgan. All right, now moving on. Teresa Macklin. She has Beyond Yarn. I've communicated with Teresa also before. I don't know why she doesn't have a profile photo up here. We need to make a note of that to let her know. Yeah, I think just having your profile photo just helps people put a face with the business, right? Kind of helps people see who they're doing business with. But anyway, moving on, going to their website here, Beyond Yarn. You can see the different yarns that they have available. You can order. Here's events and fashion show links. So I guess they're doing a fashion show. Let me click on events. Now you can see the events that they've scheduled. And you can see some of the past events they have here. Wonderful. Just click on this one and see what happens. No, it's not clickable. More, see about. And you can learn about their story at Beyond Yarn. See photo here of their store. So yeah, this is Teresa Macklin, Beyond Yarn, out of New Jersey. So if you're into that, you know where to go to get you some yarn. And lastly on this page here is Marianne, and she's got Body Butter. I don't know if this website is active. I think, let me see. Yes, it is. Body Butter Lady. Inglewood, California. But she's got products here that you can order. The beard oil, which is very popular. A lot of people are into the beard oil for men, to be able to order that. And she's got different scents. She's got mango, Egyptian musk, patchouli, blossom, and minty peppermint. So the different options that she has available here. Bodybutterlady.com is the website for you to check it out. Just click on the About Us. So it says, we take pride in using only organic fair trade shea butter from Ghana and Mali. I wonder what the tariffs, I wonder if she's being hit by tariffs because of that. I'm going to have to reach out and ask her about that. I'm not sure who gets tariffs and who doesn't, but that'd be interesting because she does business internationally. Find out how this has impacted her business, if at all. So let me take a note here again, and that's somebody I'll reach out to. Okay. All right. So that was our first page of just browsing our latest on this little section here. And then we can go to page 2. And then we got Monique Kirkland. She does health, financial services, and insurance. And I think that, U.S. Health Group is the website, the United Healthcare Company. So that's what she's directing people to. That's Monique Kirkland. And she is out of, where is she out of? Let me go to the full listing. Okay, so she does national service and did not specify a local address. And so that's another thing, just to let you know, if you don't want to specify a local address for your business, you can choose to just say you're a national service and then just provide a website link and do it that way. And if you look at our, let's see, if you go to find the business page, you can actually see how you can, oh, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. All right. So if you look here and you go to our find a business link up here, you go to this page, and then you can actually browse by location or state. You can actually choose national service. Let me just embiggen this so you can see. You can choose national service here, and that'll give you all of the businesses that identify that they do business nationally without having to deal with the local address. And then you can also drill down by state as well. So for instance, in Arkansas, you can click on Arkansas, and then the businesses will come up that are in Arkansas. We got, what's this? Osceola, Arkansas. He's got a coaching business in health and wellness. And we've got Ward, Arkansas. It's got Spanish. Tasha teaches Spanish. Therapeutic Focus. They're out of West Memphis, Arkansas. So you can definitely just search by state. If you go to that link up here where it says find a business, and then you can just click the state that you want, and all the businesses that we have in our directory under that state will appear. All right, so that's just how you can drill down locally if you have a business that you're looking for. Because let's take, for example, if you've got a bakery that you're trying to find, or a car wash. A national bakery is not going to really do you much good if you want fresh baked goods. You probably want a bakery in your neighborhood or local to you. Same with a car wash or, a mechanic. So it makes sense to have like this national category here. If it doesn't matter where you live and you're looking for a business to do business with, you click national. But if you need somebody local, then you can search by state. Or when you go do a search here, you can say business address. Let me just make this larger. Business address contains. So then you can just put the city, let's say if you put Atlanta and then do a search. Now all of the businesses in Atlanta will come up, right? So you make sure that you can find a business that is local to you, right? That's how you would do that. And again, you can put contains or is, you can put zip code, let's say 25 miles within a particular zip code, right? You can do search that way. So there are many different ways for you to be able to search and find the type of business that you're looking for with the directory. So again, we're nearing the end of our broadcast today. We just wanted to make sure that we provide value for our members so that they can know that they can come online and they can talk about their business. You know, the Zoom was open, so anybody could join, request to join the Zoom and come on screen and talk about their business. And we're doing that every Wednesday. So we want you to spread the word. Look, if you're watching the replay, just know if you missed it live, you can come back on next Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and we can do it again. We're also going to have live streams of different interviews as we talk to people from, you know, maybe a government agency or some consultants or some people that are knowledgeable about business or business topics. You have members that will come on and talk about their business, to talk about their stories and their experiences. So we're going to be just out here helping to promote businesses and helping you hopefully get to the next level. So that's why, you know, we're super excited about this opportunity to do this. And again, I hope you're having a great week. We're going to probably cut it short right now. We're at 12:51. Doesn't look like we're going to have anybody coming on live. And again, that's okay. We know that a lot of you all watch it on the replay. And, you know, it takes a minute, right? It takes a minute to establish a routine where people expect to see you at a particular time and place. And so that is just, you know, let that be a lesson to many of you who are out there. If you're trying to live stream, if you're trying to do content on YouTube, or, you know, sometimes it takes a minute to catch on. But what happens oftentimes is that you produce so much content and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, one of your pieces of content will go viral, or it will, you know, viral at, you know, a lot of people will see that piece of content and then they'll subscribe to you or they'll go look back at your older content. And so the content that you did and nobody looked at, now because you have that big video or that big post that goes viral, now they go back and see the stuff that nobody looked at before. And so it's evergreen in that way. Like if you put the content out, it's up there, and sometimes it just takes a minute to catch on. But that's okay, right? So yeah, it's just about doing the work and making sure that you're authentic with whatever you're trying to do. But do content, definitely do content. We're living in a time when AI is just taking over. There's so many AI videos and there's just so much going on that I think human beings, again, will crave real people putting out real content so they can make that connection with another human being. I think that's just going to be like super important going forward, that humans are going to crave that connection. You know, I want to see a real person. I don't want to see a person that it took you 2 seconds to, you know, to create using VO3 or the latest video generator. I want to see a person that, you know, so, you know, I think that that's going to be a thing. What do you think? Put it in the comments. I want to know, do you think that's going to be an issue going forward? That people, human beings are going to crave content created by other humans. That has been my theory. But I don't know. You know, that's just my thoughts. What do you think? Have you? Like, I do know that you've probably seen video now that has been AI created, artificial intelligence, and you not known it. because they didn't make it obvious. That's just how the proliferation of these videos are online. It's just so many of them. And they've gotten so much better. It used to be very easy to tell. Now it's very hard to tell. And there are people even cloning themselves, right? So that they can save time and just put out a prompt and then have a video in 2 seconds. But I don't know. How do you feel about all that? I do know that if you haven't been investigating AI, you need to. You need to get on it, because it is going to be so big in our culture, in our lives, that you need to know what's going on. And it's not going anywhere, and it's speeding up in terms of like the quality of it and the intelligence of some of these systems. And so you need to know what's going on. You need to know where you fit. If you have a job, how does AI affect your job? How does robotics affect your job? If you have a business, there are entire businesses that are going to have to rethink their business models because, AI, a company will just use an AI to do what they used to hire you to do, right? Or they might use a robot to do what they used to hire you to do. There's Waymo out there with these self-driving cars. So if you were an Uber driver, how is that going to affect, there are a lot of people who may not want to get inside of a Waymo, but will that change in the future? Younger people may not have the stigma of, these self-driving cars that we experience. So they might just be like, it's just a regular, normal thing to get inside of a driverless car. And so, I remember Gary Vee saying this recently, and I had a similar experience where I remember when the internet first came out. It was like the 90s, right? I remember somebody telling me they didn't need a website. They were a business owner and they were like, I don't need it. We don't need a website. They're no longer in business. Okay. And they were a long-standing business. I'll never forget this. They were one of the big businesses in the town where I grew up. And I talked to them about a website back in the day. And he was very, we don't need it. We're doing just fine. And lo and behold, you fast forward all these years, and now that family business is no longer there. So you can become obsolete. If you think about Blockbuster Video, there used to be a Blockbuster Video on every corner. And now, not so much, right? There's none. I think there's one. I think they just, I'm not sure if that one is still in existence. They might have closed it. I don't know. Let's Google it. I'm curious now. All right, let's see. Is there at least one Blockbuster? I don't know why that doesn't look right. Videos still in existence. Yes. Okay. There's one Blockbuster Video, and there used to be, I don't know, thousands. So it is in Oregon, Bend, Oregon. The last remaining Blockbuster Video. Okay. So here it is here. See, look at all these pop-ups here. Anyway, there it is. That's the last one. The last Blockbuster Video. So, let's just see how many. Blockbuster videos were there at their height. At their peak, they had 9,000 stores. You see that? They had 9,000 stores worldwide. 9,000. Now there's one. Just let that sink in. They had 9,000 stores. Now they have one. Do you know the arrogance that they must have, the corporate people must have had when you would talking to them about online streaming? Or the people that really took Blockbuster Video out was the Redbox people. Because you remember you had to go rent a video from Blockbuster, or you could go to a Redbox and get a DVD from the Redbox player. And Blockbuster was so arrogant that they did not invest in what was next. And what was next was the boxes. So Redbox came, saw the writing on the wall, and they took over the business and put Blockbuster Video out of business. By the time Blockbuster tried to catch up, it was too late. And then what happened to Redbox? Same thing. Netflix took Redbox out, right? Because instead of going to this box, they had red boxes like, different places. Like you could go to the store and they would have like the box there, and you could put your credit card in and you could rent a DVD and get it out and then return it to that box. But they had these boxes all over the place. They were in grocery stores and, places like that. But then Netflix came out and said, you know what? You don't have to go to a store to rent a video. You could just stream it online. And so Redbox took Blockbuster out, and then Netflix took Redbox out. So you can't ever be complacent. The same way that guy told me a long time ago, back in the 90s, that his business didn't need a website, but now they're no longer in existence. The same way that is true, you have to understand what's happening right now with AI. I'm telling you, AI is one of the biggest inventions in your lifetime, or technologies, I should say. And if you don't know anything about it, if you're not investigating, how you can use it personally or professionally, how it's going to impact your life, how it's going to impact the life of your kids. What is the job market going to look like for your kids? Should they go to college? Should they go to trade school? Should they try to help you build a business? Like, what is the future going to look like? You have to investigate these things, or guess what? You're going to be Blockbuster, or you're going to be Redbox. So, you have to just try to stay on top of what's happening as much as possible. That's all I'm saying. And so make sure that you investigate with these AI tools. Make sure that you go to webinars and trainings, whatever someone throws one up. Check it out. See what it's all about, because I'm telling you, it's big. It's going to be big. It is big already. Follow the money. All right. So that's it for us for today. Thank you for joining us again. We're going to be doing this live every single Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern. Okay. So don't be shy. Join us next time. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for joining in and for watching this. And make sure that you send us an email. And if you want to become a member, it's only, again, $15 a month currently to become a member. And we're looking to grow. We need one new member a day. That's the goal. So please help us get there. $15 a month is nothing. You can join us with live streams and virtual networking. You can join us if you live in the Atlanta area. We're having opportunities to get together in person over coffee. We're just having a great time trying to build this thing. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you again shortly. Until next time, take care. See you.